Yo, peace, I'm currently at the library, so I'm not gonna be as animated as I as I usually am in my videos. But I wanted to just touch base, kind of go into a like day in the life of what I do, being essentially a digital nomad, and also building Rite Build Different, and then also writing my stories for my comic book publishing company. Can't talk today, but usually what my routine consists of when I wake up in the morning, I usually am working some type of like gig. Like lately, I've been doing what is that? It's called Shift Smart. It's an app. You can pick up shifts throughout the day. You're only pretty much working for maybe like 2 to 1.5 hours. It's really short. Like you get paid anywhere between like 22 dollars to up to $30. You're only working for 2 hours, so it's just a quick little money that you can make. It can help you with your like little odds and ends. Maybe you gotta go get some food or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's a quick little $22 to $30 you put in your pocket, and you can pick up as many of them and work as many of them as you possibly want, right? So usually that's what I'm doing, like super early in the morning. I'm working from like 6 to 8 early in the morning, and then after that, I am probably 90% of the time I'm going to the gym. That's just my routine. Is just become a part of what I do, and while I'm at the gym, that's probably when I'm recording most of my content. Uh, that, or if I decide not to go to the gym, I'm outside. Let's see behind me. I'm probably outside doing some type of training, some martial arts, or stretching, or a combination of both. While I'm outside, I like to be outside. Especially now that it feels great outside. I love being outside. It's everything. Being outside, fresh air, the sun, all of it. I like being outside. Now, the other thing is, if I'm not going to be at the gym that day, or I'm not gonna be outside in a park or whatever the case may be, I'm probably working on the back end when it comes to the app. Like, let's say I needed to make a quick update, whatever that day. That's probably what I'm working on. Not gonna lie to you, I'm probably working on the app, or I'm probably working on something else for my stories. So I kind of alternate between both. But for the most part, I'm working on Rite. Rite is like number one right now for me. More so when it comes to my stories, it's more so when the creative bug hits me and I have to get my creativity out. I just know how I work, and I know typically you have a lot of people that say just work on one thing and just go full steam ahead on that one thing. And I completely understand that. And for the most part, I am. It's just I have random times where my creative side of me just has to get the creative thing out, and I'll be writing it down or putting it in into the computer, and I'll just be putting it out there, and then once it's like out and I have it like on the paper and things of that nature, then it helps me refocus on whatever else that I'm working on. But those are the two main things that I'm working on, and probably 80, I'll say 85. I'll say like 85% of the time I'm working on Rite. Is maybe that other 15% I'm working on like stories, or sometimes I just need a recoup day. Like I know for my Sundays, that is my rest day. I'm really not working on too much when it comes to Sundays. That's really the only day that I get to just decompress throughout the week. Right now, the other thing that I'm usually doing throughout the day, I have my regular 9 to 5 job that I work in the afternoon. I work from 2. Mm, I'll say like 2:30. Sometimes it's in between from like 2 o'clock to like 3 o'clock, or even sometimes 3:30. In that range is when I need to start work, and then I finish on average because we really don't have an end time. I would say on average maybe 9:30. Yeah, somewhere around there, probably like 9:30, something like that. And then after like 9:30, sometimes I will go back to the gym. Some days I do 2 a days. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. To be real with you, but sometimes I will go back to the gym, or if I'm really tired, I just call in back. Sorry, guys. Whew. But yeah, I'm usually going back to the gym at the end of the night, or I'm going back back to the truck and just calling it a night. That's really how my days consist of. Now, usually there's always something that needs to be worked on when it comes to the app. And right now, maybe 90% of what I'm working on with the app is just content creation, and just getting content out and providing value to the people who are interested. So I have a few people that are interested. I even have some people who are ambassadors with inside the app. And some people that are ambassadors that are inside the app. I do my utmost best to provide them with some type of value, something that they can use while they're like in the app. If they have questions about the app, whatever they need, I'm pretty much providing it so they can get what they need from the app. And then also the app itself, we have a Discord that I'm also building out. So once more and more people are coming into the app, I'm going to be very active within the Discord, reaching out to people, ambassadors, people who are just using the app, just regular users, all of that within the app. That's where I'm going to be plugged in. So that's really, I'll say that's pretty much how like the weeks go. On the weekends, I have my son, and I'm also a father. So on the weekends, that's when I try to spend time with my boys as much as I can. Because at the end of the day, this is who I do it for. You get me, and then it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna end up needing more help when it comes to the app. And then at that point, it's exciting now, but that part is really gonna get exciting because we're gonna start doing the live events, and I'm gonna actually do a separate video talking and going more in depth into the live events, because that's gonna be a whole nother thing on its own. And I'm really excited about those events. That's gonna be so much fun. But right now, just the regular day to day. That's pretty much it, you guys, as far as like how my day to day is going. But most of my time and any other free time that I might have, I'm plugging into the app. I'm reading like the daily news and things like that. Like just everything. I'm pouring everything into the app and trying to get things going. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, you guys. Just a regular day in the life of what I'm doing on a daily basis when it comes to being a father, being an entrepreneur, and then also being an athlete myself. And then also, I plan on having some type of journey for myself when it comes to actually getting into fight shape. So that's also going to be another little thing in and of itself, because I'm really seriously considering at least doing one pro fight. I'm still mulling it over and becoming fight ready. So it's a lot of things that like I'm getting into. I haven't even talked about the other things that I'm getting into, but just wanted to talk and touch bases with you guys really quick about the day in the life of like a digital nomad, entrepreneur, father, athlete. Alright, so that's pretty much it, you guys. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace, family.